Back in the 90s, cracked the AOL code, texting turned gold, now the stories unfold. From dial-up dreams to LinkedIn kings, he taught the world how to build through strings. It's the Max Method, no guessing, just growth. 4 steps deep, he's coached them both. Top earners, big burners, trainers and pros. Max lit the fire, now everyone knows. Started with a spark, now the blueprint's live. Thousands trained and they multiply. From Facebook chats to LinkedIn leads, he plants the seeds, then watches them succeed. Mentor to coach is the guide for the great. Author, speaker, shaping fate. You don't just follow Max, you duplicate. That's how legends elevate. It's the Max Method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Calling the father the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game. It's the Max Method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Calling the father the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game. Max Method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Calling the father the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast. And this is one of those situations where I started out with a particular subject in mind. And then as I got into it and I started thinking about it, I realized that we could actually expand that beyond the particular professional that I was targeting. And so some of you are here because you were interested in how you could prospect and recruit coaches. And then the more I got into it, started putting this information together, the more I realized that there are a lot of other professionals out there that are every bit as good as coaches. And so I've kind of expanded the topic tonight, okay? So bear with me. And the question, of course, is what would you attempt to do if you knew you couldn't fail? What would you do? Now, there are new LinkedIn and Facebook features that are making it easier than ever before to build your business. And it doesn't matter what business it is. It really doesn't. LinkedIn and Facebook have also made changes that will affect how you build your business for the rest of the year. We're going to lightly touch on some of those things tonight too. We're also going to show you how to find perfect prospects. People that you know in advance need what you have and want what you have. And I'm going to provide you with a script, an example of how you talk to people. Now, my prospecting system produces immediate results and it closes perfect prospects fast. And obviously, the first part of it is create a profile. Put yourself out there. And we have a profile guide that will help you set it up properly. connect with people. Now, in many cases, you're already, for those of you that have been on Facebook and LinkedIn for any length of time, you already are connected to people. And so when you follow my scripts, you can not only reach out and connect with new people, but you can reconnect with people that you're already connected to. Then it's all about communicating with people. And in the course of communication, what are we going to do? We're going to qualify them, follow the scripts, so that we're only talking to people that we know without a doubt would be interested in your business, and close them. Again, you're going to use my scripts. It's a 4-step formula that's been behind the success of top earning affiliate and network marketing leaders for over 25 years. And it's a strategy that works every time. Terry sent me this. I followed your instructions. I did my first post. Had 12 conversations, brought in 3 new people into my business within 2 days of the posting. And then he sends this to me. I'm up to 7, and I got 3 more days to the week. Man, it's never been this easy before. I got people calling me right now. Now, I share these with you not to impress you, but to impress upon you what you can be doing, what members of your team can be doing. And it all starts with your profile. Proven scripts that turn conversations into enrollments, turn resistance into results, turn no's into yes. And we're going to demonstrate a little bit of that tonight. And when combined with this new script that's being released for the first time in my October boot camp, no becomes yes and leads become enrollments faster than you can believe. This new information will dramatically increase your recruiting results. In fact, you'll be talking to more perfect prospects immediately after attending the first boot camp session. Boot camp starts on Thursday. Now, October is historically the start of the best network marketing and recruiting season of the year. Many of you will do more business in the next 3 months than you've done all year. And that's because massive numbers of people are now looking for work, changing jobs, or searching for ways to make money online. People are thinking that they need to financially get ready for the holiday season. And during my upcoming boot camp that starts on Thursday, I'm going to reveal for the first time these new LinkedIn and Facebook strategies, along with an unbelievably powerful texting tactic. So now when it comes to LinkedIn and finding the people that you're looking for, it's easy to do it. So I gave an example of searching for a coach, but you could actually put in any kind of professional. Now, LinkedIn searching features have changed. They're different. And when we're searching, the search results match your profile DNA with the profile results of the other person based on their DNA. Every element of your profile, every piece, connects you to everybody else that has the same element in their profile. The contents of your LinkedIn profile makes you different. Could be your location, city, state, or country, the mutual connections you have, your profession, matching headline words, companies listed, companies present, companies past, your military experience, the industry that you put yourself in, the schools you attend, and specific words in your profile, and your posting activity. You know, I remember years ago when LinkedIn first got started, if you did a search for someone in real estate, and all you did was typed in real estate, there was one profile that always came up first. And the person literally had just repeated the words real estate probably 100 times. The subject line of his profile, real estate, real estate, real estate. The content, the about section, it was just the words real estate repeated over and over and over again. Well, we're talking about 2009. LinkedIn has come a long way. So if you search for coaches, there are a total of 5 million coaches on LinkedIn. You got 1 million mindset coaches, 1 million weight loss coaches, 210,000 health and wellness coaches, 270,000 fitness coaches, 250,000 personal development coaches. It doesn't matter what professional you're looking for. You have over 1 billion professionals on LinkedIn. So when we search, you can search for people by their country, by their state or city, or by their distance to you by postal code. The secret to making consistent sales, before we jump into this, is to remind you to stop selling. Instead of pushing for the sale, ask your prospect questions to learn more about them, respond to their answers, and help your prospects talk more about themselves and their experience so that you can show them that you have the solution to being successful in network marketing. So many people today are on LinkedIn, are on Facebook, and as soon as you make the connection, they start to sell you something. All right? So as I looked at these reasons why you would want to recruit any kind of a coach, I realized that this just didn't match coaches. It matched any kind of professional. Well, coaches already have influence and credibility. So do chiropractors, so do teachers, so the school principals. You could literally put specific professions. Coaches are trusted advisors. They already have a following of clients and a reputation for helping people improve their lives. And when they join your business, they bring built-in influence and credibility that accelerates growth. All right, so let's look at the other type of professionals. Well, you've got doctors, you've got school principals, you have speakers. I mean, there's a whole list, okay? 2, they possess strong communication skills. Professionals that know how to listen, ask powerful questions, and motivate others. These same skills are the foundation of successful prospecting, presenting, and team building in network marketing. And there are all kinds of professionals that fall into this category. They understand personal development. Coaches value growth, training, and mentorship. Since network marketing thrives on continuous learning and self-improvement, they fit perfectly into the culture and duplicate quickly. They already have a client base and a circle of influence. And most coaches have a network of clients, peers, and followers who already trust them. And when a coach joins your business, they can naturally share products and opportunities with their audience, giving them and you a fair start. I think of all the other types of professionals that we could replace with coaches. And they're driven by purpose, not just money. Coaches are motivated by impact, helping people change their lives. That makes them more resilient, passionate, and committed in network marketing. So who are the coaches that you want to talk to on Facebook and LinkedIn? Well, the coaches that you're already connected to right now, and you actually know them. So let's replace coaches. Who are the professionals that you're connected to right now that are in your warm market. The professionals you're connected to right now, but you don't know them at all. In other words, you've never talked to them. And finally, the professionals you're not connected to, but you want to know them based on who they are. So the more selective you are about who you talk to, the more successful you're going to be. We don't have to talk to everyone. Today, it's easier than ever before to identify perfect prospects on LinkedIn just from the information listed on their profiles and their daily visible activity. You'd like to connect with network marketing leaders, people that are looking for another opportunity. Network marketing orphans, people that are in a company, but they're not part of a team. 95% of the people in any company are orphans. And then, of course, people that want to build a business. And for years, I've used the image of a candy bowl with different colored M&Ms. So what professional is a perfect prospect for your business? Knowing who is in your target audience and understanding who you want to talk to will determine who you're searching for, how you connect with them, and increase the number of people you can talk to every day. And when you only talk to perfect prospects about your business that you know need or want what you're selling, you're going to talk to more people, close more sales, and you're going to enjoy the entire process because you'll never experience rejection. Now, it can take less than 3 or 4 message exchanges to identify a good prospect from a bad one. On LinkedIn, you want to star a good prospect. And it only takes 6 to 10 message exchanges to identify a great prospect. And the more you do this, the more obvious the pattern is going to become. So when speaking with a potential professional prospect, always remember you have 2 distinct conversational options in how you bring up the business. 1, they have an obvious need, and 2, there's no obvious need. The script that turns no into a yes is going to be completely outlined during our current boot camp. Now, for those of you that have been in previous boot camps, I'd say maybe over the last 4 months, it's been a case study that we've shared. And now we have, I think I have over 100 examples of people that have used this approach and had amazing results. So option 1, the professional has a clear, immediate, and obvious need to make additional income. In this case, your job is to identify that need, align working with you as the solution to their needs, and confidently show them how working with you will meet their needs quickly and efficiently. Talking about their previous experience with network marketing is essential. Option 2, the professional does not have an obvious need for a business opportunity to make extra income. There's a very high probability or a strong possibility that they've either had previous experience with network marketing before, or they know something about it. Your goal is to learn what their previous experience with network marketing was before talking about your business. And by following my scripts to learn their story, you can address their concerns if it was negative, show them how the business has changed and how working with you will be different. Demonstrate to them how many other coaches just like them, how many other chiropractors just like them, how many teachers, how many recruiters just like them have been successful, and the 3 things required for them to be successful in network marketing, and most likely they were missing 2 of these 3 items. Your role is to help them recognize their potential and show how working with you would enable them to make extra income and also acquire additional clients, coaching clients from other people in your company. And this is where your understanding of their profession is essential. Many of the coaches that I work with on LinkedIn have had previous experience with network marketing. What do you know about the network marketing business model? Many of the other recruiters that I work with, many of the other teachers, many of the other chiropractors, many of the other personal trainers, literally. This applies to any profession. Al sent me this last December. Since we started working together last week, I've enrolled 3 new people into my business, 1 business builder and 2 customers. The guy I'm talking about has already brought in 750 people into his organization. I'm loving this. Meeting people every day. It's like fishing. Your business does not slow down over the holiday season unless you do. Now, consistent daily posting is going to enable you to develop relationships faster, build trust with your prospects, and positions you as the influencer people want to follow. And in our upcoming bootcamp, we are going to heavily dive into the importance of posting. Posting subject-specific content with themes that the professions in your target audience appreciate, responds to, and shares with others helps to increase your sales. The visibility of your posts dramatically increase when you post a GIF. A GIF, a moving image posted on LinkedIn, receives 80% more comments than anything else. And GIFs get shared 20 times more than any other content format on LinkedIn. Now, what originally got me started with coaches is that Monday is National Coaches Day. In fact, let me jump over here. All right. And let's go up here to the top and let's look for coach. And if we look for people, and we want to get a number, how many coaches, and I did this the other day, and you could see there's 5 million plus coaches. So the first thing you want to do is look at the people that you're directly connected to, your existing connections, and see how many coaches you're connected to. So I'm connected to 2,000 coaches on LinkedIn. So this would be the first group of people that you'd want to talk to, the people that you're already connected to. But how everything is going to work for you on LinkedIn is going to be determined by what people see, how you come across to your prospect. So let me come up here and let me take a look. I'm going to unmute Eric. And whoops, I don't want.
Hello.
Hi, Eric. Welcome to this broadcast. Do you have a LinkedIn profile?
Yes, sir. It is, it would have like a Northrop Grumman, company attached to it. It might be my full name, Chris Eric Thompson.
Okay, let's.
There he is, right there. That was my first and last name.
Right here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Great cover.
Yeah, that's my favorite plane.
All right, so you worked for them for 8 years.
I'm still there.
Okay. So why do you have the open to work frame around your picture?
I think I did that back during the pandemic,
Uh-huh.
and I forgot about it.
Okay. Okay. So right now you got 195 connections. And so what you want to do is literally turn this into a magnet to attract the people that you'd be looking for, whatever business whatever business you're in. So are you working in network marketing now? Are you an affiliate marketer?
Yeah, I joined Genzino the week before last.
Okay. All right. So what you want to do is this profile needs to be about you. And basically, we're going to step you through the entire process of and so one of the first things you want to do is you want to go in and you want to look at the profile guide, and we'll be going into profile creation in the first. So what I'm going to do is, but just for everybody else, is that notice he's got message up here. And what that means is people that he's not connected to, he's on my 3rd level, would have to message him. Watch what happens. Now, I end up going, it takes me over to Sales Navigator. And what you don't want to do is use Sales Navigator, and you don't want to use their InMail, because you can be writing back and forth with somebody, but you're not connecting. Now, what's kind of interesting is if you type your message here or draft it with AI.
Yeah.
So watch what happens. Let's get started. Tell us what you sell. Bottom line is you don't want to do this. From the profile here, you go over to more. You scroll down and you want to connect. Now you could send without a note. Most of the time, or just about all the time, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add a note. So you're accomplishing the same thing. You're adding a note, you're sending someone a connection request. But the important thing is you're connected. Now, LinkedIn is only going Sales Navigator is only going to let you use InMail 50 times for free. Then they're going to charge you for more. And we're going to show all of you how. I mean, you should be reaching out to 20, 25 people a day. Well, you'll run out of those 50 the first the first week. So Eric, welcome, and we'll keep our eye out for you in boot camp. Let me see who else is here. All right, now let me come back. And let's talk about posting, okay? Because as I said, Monday is National Coaches Day. And you could reach out and you could start a conversation with coaches initially by sending them a post. The key is moving images posted on LinkedIn receive 80% more comments than anything else. GIFs get shared 20 times more than any other content. So tomorrow is National Coaches Day. A week from tomorrow, on Monday, in the United States, we're celebrating Columbus Day. In Canada, it's their Thanksgiving. Posting is the fastest way to generate leads that convert to sales on LinkedIn and Facebook. The most effective, popular subject for posting is wishing someone a happy birthday or wishing someone a happy anniversary. And all you have to do on Facebook and LinkedIn, let me pop back over here. What you're absolutely going to love is LinkedIn's new feature. Go over here to your network and then go to catch up. Because now you can see who's celebrating a birthday. You can see who has a work anniversary. Now, Al has been with Manatech for 18 years. Now, this was his anniversary. He's already had 23 people that liked it. He's had 19 people that started a conversation. So we're going to show you how to change your profile and post something on your profile that's going to get people to react and respond. And this is the number of people that reacted, liked it. Robert here. Looks like he joined LifeWave. And he's already had 23 people that liked it. 14 people made comments. So this is a fast, easy way to let your existing connections on LinkedIn see you've made a new addition to your profile and start conversations. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, it's always going to be about conversations. So every day, you're going to have people that are going to reach out to you. And again, you have to be very, very careful because sometimes you're going to get this. And you're going to get that. This is generated by LinkedIn. Initially, if you don't have a lot of information on your page, how you set your page up is going to help you or initially trigger that kind of message. Now, let me come back over here. The birthdays and the anniversaries, most popular ways to generate leads that convert to sales. And it comes down to you picking the people that you want to talk to based on the content of their profile. Then we have a congratulation. posting and sending someone a message congratulating them for an accomplishment or an anniversary or a birthday. And when you use a post that moves, your message moves up to the head of the list. Then we have holidays. The holiday strategy, because of advancing bandwidth, the ability to now send gifts around holidays makes holidays as effective as birthdays. So tomorrow we have National Coaches Day. A week from tomorrow we have Columbus Day. Same thing, Thanksgiving. And what you post is going to trigger activity. And when you're talking to the right people, activity turns into income. So you can jump out and you can find moving images. Monday, National Coaches Day. Next Monday, Thanksgiving, Columbus Day. Using GIFs, moving images, going to get you more exposure. Then on the 17th, we have Pasta Day. Posting is the #1 way to create engagement that leads to sales. So when people like or respond to anything you do, sharing a post is one of the easiest ways to follow up with people. Again, a like, a comment, or a share is what it's all about. Likes, comments, and shares become leads, leads become prospects, and prospects become business builders with customers. Start talking to the people who respond to anything you do and reach out to people and start talking to them based on what they do. The more selective you are about who you choose to talk to, the more successful you're going to be. You always have to think quality over quantity. And when you follow my 4-step formula, you can't fail. With unlimited prospects to talk to on LinkedIn and Facebook, and with continual practice, you simply can't fail. The content of your profile and your daily posting activity positions you to be perceived as an expert and influencer by everyone that sees it. And the secret to connecting with perfect prospects and converting them to new business partners and customers has to do with 3 things. 1, the relationships you create with the content of your profile. 2, the influence and level of trust you generate with your daily activity and posts. And 3, the conversations you have with your prospects. Just follow my scripts. The ability to get people to talk to you, follow you, like you, trust you, take action, and join your team revolves around everyone's perception of who you are, and this is completely in your hands and totally in your control. LinkedIn is going to become your favorite social network. So you've got 1,190,000,000 professionals. They turned 21 this year, and millions of professionals are joining. Every second, you have 4 profiles. Every month, over 10 million. LinkedIn's growing membership around the world. And people between the ages of 25 to 34 account for almost 60% of LinkedIn's user base. 58.4 million companies are registered. You got 129,000 schools, 42,000 skills. You got 140 million people have the open to work frame, and more network marketers are joining LinkedIn than ever before. So now you can search for people by their profession, by their military experience, by their skill sets, by the companies that they work for, location, daily activity, the schools they attended, when they created their profile, and their desire or urgency to find new ways to generate income. LinkedIn makes it easier to find the best people that would be successful in your business, connect with them, show them what you have to offer, and enroll them. More people than ever before are looking for ways to make extra full-time income and to work from home And you have the opportunity that provides a solution for them. Your success on LinkedIn is going to depend on a number of factors. Optimizing your profile so it can be found in everyone's search results. Adjusting your profile settings so people can see the important details. Understanding the dynamic uses of LinkedIn and how people communicate with others. Positioning yourself as an authority within your niche market and industry. Creating effective lead generation methods that convert prospects to business builders, and influencing your audience with effective posting. And efficiently qualifying your prospects to increase your closing ratios. And we're going to help you master all of these in our upcoming bootcamp. So who are the people that you want to talk to? People you're connected to, people you're connected to, but you don't know them, people you're not connected to, but you want to know them. Again, the more selective you are about who you talk to, the more successful you're going to be. Oops, we got a little duplication here. So let me get by this. Okay, so here's a case study that I prepared. And again, the more I thought about it, the more I realized, how to introduce your network marketing business to any coach. I changed that, any professional, and turn every possible no into a yes. So you get a conversation going, and you determine that there's whether they have a need or not, doesn't matter. Many of the professionals that I work with on LinkedIn who have been many of the coaches I work with on LinkedIn who have been coaching for as long as you have also worked with a network marketing company to generate additional income. What experience have you had with network marketing? Many of the chiropractors that I work with who have been in their profession for as long as you have, many of the teachers, many of the school principals, many of the personal trainers can replace the word coach. I'm not surprised that you've been into several. What companies have you been with? Why did you stop working? And I'm not surprised that you didn't do well. I talk to coaches all the time that had the same experience you did. So why'd you get into these companies in the first place? How long ago were you with them? Now, once you know their background, I talk to coaches all the time that had the same experience, and I also know a lot of coaches who've enjoyed tremendous success. To be successful in network marketing, you need three things. One, you need to be working with a company that's products you're passionate about. Two, you have to be working with someone that's successful. And three, you have to good online tools. Based on your experience and some of the other things that you've done, it doesn't surprise me that you previously tried network marketing, and I'm not surprised that you didn't do well. Coaches are generally very successful in network marketing, but with your passion of helping others. And while I understand that you've had some bad experience, I also understand why. So would you be open to looking at another company? More important than that, you got a system. Now, after you show them the business, and this is the most important thing, and during our previous boot camps, actually, I think all year when I've been providing case studies, this is where you share your story, your company information, and you send them to your website. If I didn't think you'd be successful, I wouldn't be talking to you about it. Then you jump into the project launch script. And that's, I'll tell you, the coaching students that have been using this script and this approach, we're kind of keeping numbers. And so far, for every 10 people they're using this with, 4 out of 10 are open to looking at the business. I expect that number is going to go higher. And out of those 4, 2 are signing up. Now it's all about what you post. And so we're going to be in this upcoming boot camp, we're going to be providing specific posting content for different types of professionals because it's all about you putting things out there. Later on this month, we have National Nurses, it's National Emergency Room Nurses Appreciation Day. So what you post, what you put out there, builds rapport. And you want to be sending them. And so always remember, you got two options. I already went through this. So Ace and Rich started working with me 3 years ago. They were in a different company. They were selling a $2,800 program. And they sold one a day, 15 weeks in a row. They were already connected on people. Within 6 months, they hit $250,000. Quintina signed 3 people up into our Melaleuca business. It's 4 in 1 week. Actually, 4 in boot camp. I don't show you these to impress you. Sam enrolls 90% of the people that he talks to. So the question is, how are you doing? How many people are you talking to every day? Your way of coaching gave me the reassurance to go from where I was for a few months stuck, not going forward, getting rejection after rejection, to signing up 9 out of 10 people he talks to. Jeunesse made 7 sales while she was in boot camp. She owned a salon. So what did she do? She went over here on LinkedIn. Salon owners, people. Now, she was working with a company that did business around the world. Pop over here. There's 140,000 salon owners. Signing someone up in my business in Cambodia, who's bringing in 2 of her friends at the same time. Also have someone in South Africa and Germany, and I closed someone in the United States. Signed up 7 people so far, with 6 others almost ready to go. Then she sends me another message. Happy to tell you I enrolled a network marketer in Brazil within an hour of meeting him. And then 3 weeks later, she sent me this. Since I've been coaching with you, I've become the best recruiter in my group. Everyone wants to know how I'm doing it, and I'm not saying. James, building his Melaleuca business. The scripts are key. Make it easy to connect with great prospects. The past 2 weeks, I've signed up 3 people. Now, James teaches Top Gun pilots how to fly. Whatever background, all kinds of people from all kinds of different places are jumping into network marketing. And so we're going to be sharing in our upcoming boot camp. We're going to be producing new case studies with an emphasis on the new script, but we're also going to be providing individualized examples of posting. In one of the case studies, Namdu was talking to the son of a chiropractor who had an interesting network marketing story. He's talking to the chiropractor, and he basically tells Namdu that he was introduced to network marketing, Amway, when he was 18, and his brother-in-law told him not to do it. You're going to lose a lot of money, waste a lot of time, and you're going to end up with a garage full of soap. So he never did it. Then Nam gets him on a call, and Nam says to him, if you wanted to learn about something, you have three options. You could talk to somebody that knows nothing about it. You could talk to someone that was never really very successful. Or you could talk to someone that was successful. Who are you going to talk to? And the chiropractor says, oh my God, I was listening to my brother-in-law who's never been successful at anything in his life. So he checked out the company, read up on network marketing, got in the business. 10 years later, chiropractor has made millions of dollars, has an organization around the world of 30,000 people, bringing Nam's group up to 60,000. Whoops, 60,000. So we've got all kinds of really terrific case studies. And now what we're going to be doing, how to enroll a teacher that tried network marketing, how to enroll a prospect that says they don't like to sell or engage in cold calling, how to enroll a prospect that says they don't like to sell. Oops, looks like we got the same thing now. How to introduce network marketing to a prospect so they never tell you no. So, if you're not registered yet for boot camp, go to maxsteingarten.com/bootcamp. Use the promo code BESTDEAL. Bootcamp starts on Thursday. A better deal. And by the way, this bootcamp has 5 sessions, not 4. But a better deal is to go to maxsteingarten.com/2-FER, F-E-R. And you'll participate in 3 boot camps for less than the price of 1. Use the promo code DOUBLE. So you'll participate in our live October and November boot camps. Plus, you'll have access to the recorded sessions of our September boot camp. Now, I will be back tomorrow. We'll have Ask Max sessions. When you register, watch the recorded sessions of the September boot camp so that you can literally get started right away. And what you're going to find is that some of these tactics will have you signing people up into your business before boot camp starts. So, until next time, I'm here to help all of you. The next 3 months, you will do more business than many of you have done all year.
Back in the 90s, cracked the AOL code, texting turned gold, now the stories unfold. From dial-up dreams to LinkedIn kings, he taught the world how to build through strings. It's the Max method, no guessing, just growth. 4 steps deep, he's coached them both. Top earners, big burners, trainers and pros, Max lit. Everyone knows.